Hi partners, my name is Yaksh Shree and I'm representing Starbucks Singapore market. I started my journey 7 years back with Starbucks as a part-time barista and currently I'm working as a senior learning and development specialist, and I'm so glad to be a part of this regional barista championship where I get to showcase my barista craft and coffee passion, and I'm so excited to meet all the partners from other markets to learn from them so that I can take my learnings back to the markets and inspire my partners who always support me. See you all!
Time. A very warm welcome, judges. My name is Yaksh Shree and I'm representing Starbucks Singapore market. I was born and raised in the beautiful small town of Udaipur in India. Starting from a part-time barista, it's been 7 beautiful years with Starbucks. But last year was a little extra special yet challenging year for me. The year 2023 changed my life in so many wonderful ways. I won my first coffee competition, I changed my career role, and I got married to the love of my life. Last year, exactly this month of June, I remember packing my bags and flying to Singapore with just one-way ticket to start my new life. But embracing so many changes at the same time was very challenging for me. And my response to all the challenges was through adaptation. Similar to the journey of a butterfly that I hand painted in your tray, I was able to adapt myself to the new culture and environment of this country. And this adaptation made me grow from a part-time barista to my current L&D role. Just like how a cocoon or a caterpillar evolves to become the butterfly. So judges, today during my presentation, I'll be sharing with you that how adaptation is so relevant, not just to my story, but even to the world of coffee. And the coffee that we'll be tasting today is none other than Starbucks Reserve Nicaragua Maracatura Trust Processes. Later, I will also share with you, just like me, how this coffee also evolved as a result of adaptation to be so unique in terms of its origin, processing method, and most importantly, its flavors. So I'll be brewing a tall size pour for you using a 1:13 ratio, for which I've taken 30 grams of coffee, grinded on number 6 setting of Ditting grinder. This medium fine grind size will help me to enhance some beautiful red currant notes in my coffee today. And also, I've already pre-wet my filter paper backstage because brewing on a colder ceramic allows me to enhance the acidity of this coffee. Now to pre-wet, I'll just pour a small amount of water, and then I will take a pause of 3 to 5 seconds. In this pause, all the trapped gases will escape so that in my next pour, the water can have more uniform extraction. And that is the reason why I love pour-over as a brewing method, because as a barista, it gives me control over all the variables of brewing. This flat bottom single drip hole ceramic cone allows me to have a consistent flow of water, at the same time maintain my brewing temperatures. Now judges, any brewed coffee is 98% water, which makes water the most important ingredient in your brew today. My water has a TDS of 90 ppm, where minerals like magnesium and calcium will help me to enhance the silky acidity and the body of this coffee. Also, brewing with a lower temperature ranging between 88 to 90 degrees will help me to extract some beautiful fruity notes from this Nicaragua coffee. Now, Nicaragua is a very unique coffee growing region in Latin America. With the fertile volcanic soil and the tropical humid climate, Nicaragua has the ideal environment to grow coffee. But recently, farmers in Nicaragua were facing a lot of challenges. One of the farmers is Luis, who is also the farmer of this coffee. Because of the changing climate, the coffee plants were becoming more susceptible to disease like leaf rust. Even if Louis and his family put so much effort to grow this high-quality coffee, it was very difficult for them to get the fair price for the high-quality coffee because of the political unrest in Nicaragua and the remote location of their farm. Just the reason why I choose this coffee today to brew, because I deeply resonate with Louis's struggle and the lack of opportunity because of the remote location. I also experienced the same in my hometown, and I'm so inspired by his openness to adapt. Now, Starbucks care deeply about our farmers, and as a response to this crisis, Starbucks donated $20 million in the emergency relief fund so that farmers like Louis can experience more stable life and focus on growing the high-quality coffee coffee that Nicaragua is known for. So judges, I have here a small sample of this Nicaragua coffee in front of you. Can I request you to just pick up one coffee bean and place it on the red little heart in your tray? The red little heart. Yeah, you can place it over it. Thank you. So as compared to a regular bean size, do you notice any difference? I'm sure you do. This is the result of adaptation. Louis, with the support of Starbucks Cafe Practices and our Farmer Support Center, adapted to a better hybrid, which is Caturra and Margot Gaib, that is Mara Caturra, which not only gave him the larger bean size, but also gave him a more disease-resistant crop. Louis also adapted to a very unique processing method, that is stress processes, which is a blend of honey, washed, and sun-dried. The result of this unique processing method, along with the lighter roast profile, will give us some beautiful notes in the coffee today, judges. And looks like my coffee is done brewing with a total brewing time of 3 minutes. So after being served, please don't rush to make notes. I have here some descriptors given for you. So during my tasting, just enjoy, and later you can use it for your comparison. Just while the coffee is coming to you, can I request you to cleanse your palate with the water that I provided while you enjoy this beautiful music. Also, feel free to use the napkin that I nicely folded on your tray to the top right-hand corner. Now, the glass I chose to serve you this coffee will further enhance your drinking experience by directing more aromatics in your nose as you drink from it. Kanda, this is for you. Thank you. Phoenix, this is for you. Ho, this is for you. Now, to understand the flavor characteristics even better for this coffee, we have here some sensory pairing. Just can I request you to pick up the dark chocolate from the center bowl in your left hand and coffee in your right. Just pick up the chocolate in your left. Yeah, you can pick up the bowl as well. Okay. Now, smell the chocolate followed by the coffee. Perfect. Now you can put the chocolate down and pick up the bowl of the dried red cherries. Yeah. Now let's smell the cherries followed by the coffee. Now you can put the cherry down. In this coffee today, you will get similar medium intensity aroma of dark chocolate and red cherries. You will enjoy this coffee in 3 sips. First, take a 2-second long sip and focus on the body, which is silky of medium weight. In your second sip, you will get medium acidity similar to red grapes and apples. And in your third sip, you will get beautiful red currant notes with a hint of honey and a lingering black tea finish. And with all the beautiful flavors, I hope you continue to enjoy my pour over, and I'll be back shortly with my latte art. So judges, the milk that I'm using for my latte art has a fat content of 3.9%. As I will steam the milk, the lactose will break down to give us the natural sweetness along with the Starbucks espresso roast. Also, to enhance the caramelly and roasty flavors from my espresso roast, I will be adding 2 shots of espressos in your latte today. So judges, currently the picture that you're seeing on your screen is from my very first coffee origin trip. And I still remember vividly my interaction with the farmers and going to a farm for the first time. At that stage, probably I was like a new butterfly getting exposed to the real world of coffee in the farms. And that day, when I took more than 30 minutes just to pick a handful of coffee cherries, I could not stop thinking how hard our farmers work and how much they have to adapt every single day, from changing climate to volatile market prices. Now, judges, can I request you to flip the wooden coaster kept in your tray to the other side? Yeah, please flip it to the other side. My latte art today is to express my gratitude to the farmers for their everyday adaptation. Similar to the picture that you currently see on the screen, which is my latte art reference picture, I'll be pouring a winged tulip for you. So in the coaster, the wings on the outside represent my hands joining in the gratitude. And in the center, you see those 50 coffee cherries that I have used to pull this double tall latte for you. So judges, after being served, when you sip this coffee, you will get medium intensity flavors of roasted almonds and caramel biscotti. This coffee has a medium to high weight with a velvety and creamy texture.
5 minutes left.
Thank you. And with that, my cup of tulip is ready for you. Now please enjoy my latte art, and I'll be back shortly with my signature drink. So I named my signature drink as Sweet Nostalgia. It has very unique flavors, but is very easy to prepare at home. And judges, I'll be back shortly after steaming my milk and pulling my espresso shots. So I'll be adding 2 shots of espresso in each cup today. So espresso is the hero of my signature drink today, which will also, the full body and dark roast of this coffee will help me to balance the ingredients and the flavors from all the other ingredients. So if the espresso is the hero of my signature drink today, the heroine here really is the cereal-infused milk that I prepared at home. To prepare the cereal-infused milk, I first took 100 grams of cereals, and then I soaked it overnight for 6 hours in refrigerator to get those cereal-infused flavors. After that, I filtered and added the sweet potato syrup in it. So just in each cup, it will contain 150 ml of cereal-infused milk along with 20 ml of sweet potato syrup. Now, the inspiration of the cereal-infused milk actually came from my favorite childhood memory of having a bowl of cereal as breakfast along with my other 2 sisters as we get ready for the school in the morning. And since then, the aroma of a bowl of cereal milk has become very nostalgic to me because it gives me the nostalgia from all of my childhood memories. And I really wanted to share that with you. So in front of you, you have a small sample of the cereal-infused milk. Can I request you to pick up the cup? Pick up the milk, please. Thank you. After that, you bring it close to your nose, close your eyes for a few seconds, and then smell it. And I'm sure this cereal-infused milk will give you the nostalgia from your favorite childhood memories. Now, of course, moving away from the home, I do miss the flavors that I grew up eating. But moving to Singapore really gave me the opportunity to explore new flavors. So recently, for the very first time, I celebrated Ramadan with my partners. And they introduced me to a very unique local Singaporean dessert called bubur cha-cha. It's made with sweet potato. Initially, I took some time to adapt to the texture of this dessert, but I instantly fell in love with the sweet potato flavor. And that is the reason why I wanted to share the new flavor that I was able to adapt only because of my openness to explore. As I build the drink, each layer represents the layers and the colors of the sunrise sky. To get the color and the texture of the clouds, I'm adding here 2.5 swirls of this butterfly pea milk foam that I prepared by mixing 3 grams of butterfly pea powder in 600 ml of 1:1 ratio of heavy cream and milk.
1
this
minute
will give
left.
me floral flavors and also creamy texture. Now for me, no breakfast is finished without a hot cup of masala chai, and to infuse those flavors, I'm finishing your drink with a pinch of cinnamon. So after being served, your cup of sweet nostalgia, please pick it up and smell cinnamon and vanilla. In your first sip, take a quick sip to get the velvety texture from the foam. In your second and third sip, enjoy the beverage with the foam where you get medium intensity flavors, caramelly and roasty from our espresso roast, very well balanced by nutty and earthy flavors from our from the sweet potato syrup. This drink has the notes of white chocolate, and every fold in this origami represents the adaptation I made in my journey, and it gave me the wings to fly. Time.